Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So we have some very spicy information about Ubisoft and the leader of the Assassin's Creed franchise, which is Marc Alexis Cote. That's right, the strategic leader of the Assassin's Creed series has departed Ubisoft. Better said, they have asked him to step aside. Why is that? Very simple, because they do not believe in his leadership anymore, and they saw that basically the games which released just recently, Assassin's Creed Shadows, did not perform as they wanted. Recently also, Ubisoft has moved all of their ownership of the Assassin's Creed franchise to the new entity which is called Vantage Point. I believe it's called Vantage Point, and this new company, Vantage Studios, okay, this was formed after the merger between Ubisoft and Tencent. So Tencent, of course, and the new Ubisoft leadership said, these people, we don't want to do anything to do with them because we know that they are not good. So what happened is that they made him an offer, and yeah, he departed because they offered him something which was of lower position. In a LinkedIn post, Marc Alexis Cote explained why he departed after 20 years. Right, and it says the following: Ubisoft decided to transfer the leadership of the Assassin's Creed franchise to someone closer to its new organization structure, as in Tencent, of course. A different position was mentioned, but it did not carry the same scope, mandate, or continuity with the work I have been entrusted with in recent years. But I also owe in my team, past and present, to say this plainly: I did not walk away. He did not walk away. They asked him to step aside. I stayed at my post until Ubisoft asked me to step aside. Basically, Ubisoft fucked up. This guy was one of the people in charge of Shadows. We all know that Shadows did not make Ubisoft millions whatsoever because it did not save Ubisoft. And now we are seeing the truth, right? It's mostly jealous with the original report referenced in that Cote left the company because of a situation related to the new Vantage Studios formed after the merger between Ubisoft and Tencent. Cote's statement indicates his expectations were that he would lead the direction of the Assassin's Creed games in Ubisoft, but that wasn't the case, of course. When that didn't come through, Cote took it very personally and turned down whatever else was offered as a compromise, ultimately being asked to step down by Ubisoft because he most likely had no home in new organization. That's right, man. I mean, honestly, what did you expect when you make so many mistakes? When you release a game which doesn't sell as expected, this is what happens, right? It's just crazy. We have here some more information on this one. Former Assassin's Creed boss confirms Ubisoft asked him to step away. It's just crazy, man. The current Yote sold great, trust me bro, is exactly like Shadows sold great, trust me bro. We remember that one, guys? Remember that one when they said, oh, so many people are buying Assassin's Creed Shadows, the game is amazing. We had all the press telling you, oh, this is awesome and everything. Well, guess what? That was not the case. So if the game would have sold great, if the game would have been a massive success, then they would have told Marc Alexis Cote to stay because, you know, they made them lots of money. But that was not the case. I mean, I remember when this guy said in an interview that half of his team are newbies, are noobs who don't even know how to code. And he was defending that, saying that that's okay, that's fine, we'll be fine. Like, no, we're not going to be fine, my friend. That is very bad. That's horrendous. Like, if half of your team is, you know, a bunch of people who don't know how to make games and you have to teach them how to make games, that's not a good thing, right? Here we have from PC Gamer, the boss, the AC boss, said that he did not leave voluntarily. I stayed at my post until Ubisoft asked me to step aside. I mean, just crazy, man. But maybe this is going to be a step in the right direction. Maybe, just maybe, Vantage Studios can now bring the the former glory of Ubisoft games back into play. Because, I mean, let's just be honest, guys. Like, this game, AC Shadows, was okay-ish, was a regular game, but story-wise, I mean, the story is so damn boring. Like, I still, honestly, I have not finished the story in the game. I'm like 70% there, because every time I play the game, like, I just get bored after 1 hour. Like, the world is beautiful, everything is nice, the graphics, great stuff, yeah, beautiful, okay, great, the weather, but then you play the game, and it's just... the story is so lackluster, the dialogue, it's just boring, man. It's just repetition after repetition, and this is what's happening now. So, yes, his departure was not a choice. They literally kicked him out because they want to reset the whole company right now, and Vantage Studios is most likely going to hire all new people, so we're going to see a lot of layoffs in a couple of months at Ubisoft. Trust me, it's coming. A reckoning is coming. This is just the beginning. Once the leader leaves, once the big boss leaves, that means that a lot of people are going to go away. Like, that's just obvious, right? I mean, that is just common sense. That's just exactly what's going to happen, and you know it, right? Yeah, I mean, just crazy. We also have, if you check a Ubisoft share price, actually, Ubisoft share price, let's just have a quick look on that. Oh my god, it's 7.95 euros. Oh my goodness, like, it's just crazy. I mean, over the last 6 months, it's gone down by 14%. That's crazy. Like, that's, I mean, let's look at the year to date. 1 year, 38%. I mean, 5 years, I mean, this is just insane. I mean, look at that, man. Like, the drop is just real. Like, it just keeps going down and down and down and down. Ubisoft shares down by 1.5%. Yeah, but of course, because Vantage Studios, which is going to be a new subsidiary, is going to be the one making the big games for Ubisoft. So the shell, the empty shell of Ubisoft, which is this, is now going to be making the games which nobody cares about, right? Which is a problem. So the Vantage Studios, I believe they're going to be in charge of Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and I believe Tom Clancy, if I'm not mistaken, potentially, right? So there you go, guys. Pretty crazy stuff, honestly. I cannot believe what's happening, but this is what happens when you release games with more politics in mind, with the activists in mind, when you make games and the game is extremely repetitive, it's the same thing, the same content over and over again. This is what happens. And you have also bloated stuff. You have like 20,000 staff in your company. That's just ridiculous, right? It's unsustainable, basically. And now this guy is gone. So there we go, guys. The future of Ubisoft is pretty much sealed in place. AC Shadows was not a blockbuster seller. I'm very sorry. But if the game would have sold like they sold, then they would have kept this guy, because then they would say, well, this guy made us millions. But that didn't happen, did it? It was the opposite. They told him to step away because they lost faith in this guy. This guy caused Ubisoft to make losses, not profit. So, as always, guys, I shall see you later in the next videos. Take care, and remember, really important, when the press is trying to tell you that the game is selling like pancakes, like hot pancakes, or like hot bread, like fresh bread, right? When they tell you that, that means most likely it's the opposite, because they know it's not happening, it's not selling, so trying to convince people that it is, but it never works. So guys, as it was today's video, as always, I shall see you later in the next ones. Bye.